Hey, how's it going, everyone? In this video, we have some news on words WWE banned to say during Mickie James's Royal Rumble appearance, big problems for WrestleMania 38, and a lot more. But before we begin, if you are new to our channel, don't forget to subscribe for more wrestling news. Monday Night Raw sees massive drop in the ratings this week. Due to the USA Network airing the Winter Olympics, WWE will have to air Monday Night Raw on a different network, that being Syfy, for just a few weeks. Well, it looks like the ratings for Monday Night Raw this week saw a significant drop with their temporary move to Syfy. Because according to a new report from Thurston of WrestleNomics, this week's episode of Monday Night Raw drew 1,387,000 viewers with a .36 in the key demo rating, which is down from last week's episode, which drew 1,865,000 viewers on the USA Network. WWE banned certain words during Mickie James's Royal Rumble appearance. One of the best moments from this year's Women's Royal Rumble match was seeing Mickie James return to WWE as the Impact Knockouts Women's Champion. However, it appears that the announcers were given a list with certain words that they couldn't say during her appearance. Because according to Will Washington of Fightful.com, the announcers could reference Mickie James working for Impact, but they were not allowed to say Impact Wrestling. It was also stated that the words knockouts and wrestling were reportedly not allowed as well. Shane McMahon's departure has caused a lot of problems for WWE. Now that Shane McMahon is no longer in WWE due to his behavior at the Royal Rumble, it looks like his absence has caused a lot of problems for the company, especially with what they had planned for the WrestleMania 38 card. Because according to a new report from WrestleVotes, Shane McMahon was going to be positioned near the top of the WrestleMania 38 card. But because he is no longer with the company, WWE is now forced to look for a new major attraction match outside of the big championship matches. Reason why Jeff Hardy will not be making his AEW debut this week. After Tony Khan made the announcement that a big name would be making their debut on Dynamite this week, many fans automatically assumed that it would be Jeff Hardy following his recent release by WWE. However, it doesn't look like it will be him, because during his podcast, Matt Hardy revealed that his brother won't become a free agent until his non-compete clause expires in March. Therefore, that rules out Jeff Hardy. However, two other names that are heavily rumored to debut this week on Dynamite are Keith Lee and Karrion Kross. Alright guys, so going over the topics that we discussed today, the first topic that we talked about was the ratings for Monday Night Raw seeing a significant drop this week, and that's to be expected because they were forced to move from the USA Network to Syfy, and next week they will have to air Monday Night Raw again on Syfy, and the ratings are expected to be down for next week's episode. But after that, I think the numbers will go back up again for the Red brand when they return to the USA Network. Now, moving on to our second topic, we did talk about some words that WWE banned the announcers from saying during Mickie James's Royal Rumble appearance, which is something that is, not that important because I think it was awesome to see Mickie James return to WWE, especially as the Impact Knockouts champion. And I didn't really think about, I guess, things they banned in regards to like the words knockouts and things like that. I just thought it was cool to see Mickie James return to WWE despite the fact that she is the Knockouts champion and working for Impact Wrestling. Now, moving on to our third topic, we did talk about some problems with the WrestleMania 38 card because according to WrestleVotes, due to Shane McMahon his release from the company. WWE is now looking for another big match to replace, I guess, Shane McMahon. They apparently had something planned for Shane McMahon, I guess, because as we all know, when Shane McMahon is at WrestleMania, he always has like crazy matches and crazy spots. So I think they had planned something for Shane McMahon, but because he is no longer with the company, they had to, they are now looking for something else. And moving on to our first topic, we did talk about the reason why Jeff Hardy will not be making his debut for Dynamite this week. And that's because he is still under his non-compete clause with WWE, and which expires in March. So I guess it is expected to see, we are expected to see Jeff Hardy make his debut for AEW sometime in March, in my opinion. I think there is no other company that Jeff Hardy will go to, especially now that Matt Hardy is in AEW. I wouldn't be surprised to see Jeff Hardy, reunite with his brother and the Hardy Boys in AEW, which will be pretty awesome, in my opinion. All right, guys, so that is all the news that we have for today. So with that being said, make sure to let me know your thoughts and opinions on all of the topics that we discussed today, with the ratings for Monday Night Raw, the banned words for Mickie James's Royal Rumble appearance, WrestleMania 38, the card problems with Shane McMahon, and also Jeff Hardy not making his debut for AEW anytime soon. Make sure to let me know your thoughts and opinions on all of those topics in the comment section down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay safe, and as always, I will see you guys on the next one.